Our first guest today is a West End legend and officially one of the busiest people this Christmas. Well, bar Santa, of course. Please welcome Michael Ball.
Hello. How are you? I like that. It's like being on stars in their eyes again.
Oh, you guys know each other well, don't you? Lot of love there.
Yeah,
I just hope I'm not in his new book.
You might be, Cole. You might well
And
be.
it's so funny you should talk about the new book because here it is. Here we go. It's
almost like it would be a perfect Christmas present, isn't it?
Yes.
It's unbelievable.
Yes. Yeah. It's called A Backstage Betrayal.
It is. It's the second novel that I've written, and it's you don't have to have read the first one, thank God, to read the second one. I hear everyone saying. But it's a series that I've sort of created about a fictional theatre in the north of England called the Empire. And all the... You wouldn't know, but all the towns... So nice to meet you. I blooming loved you. Wasn't it nice... Sorry, to them.
No,
wasn't it nice? Two perfect bits of telly that we needed.
Yes.
Which is I'm a Celeb and the Strictly Final.
Yeah.
Just...
It really
we needed that.
Agreed.
We needed that.
Absolutely.
Anyway... so this is it's set in this fictional theatre, and it's me letting people come backstage and see the best shows, is going on backstage rather than on stage.
Absolutely.
So the relationships, the intrigue, the betrayals, the desperation to find ways of getting audiences.
But this is like based on some people that you know.
There may be, but I've checked with the lawyers and I'm clear.
OK, brilliant.
Yeah, of course. I mean, this is a world I know.
It's got to be experienced.
Yeah, it's a world I know.
And you spend
so
so long with people when you're working backstage. You see them more than you see your own family.
It's so true.
And anyone, really.
Yeah.
You can't help... It's a bit like being in the jungle. You can't help but get to know these people.
And you have to. If you're in a show, to get the best out of it, you want a great atmosphere and you need to trust the people around you. And so you form bonds very quickly, and then 6 months later, you see them in the street and go, "Oh, that's so not true." But yeah, you do, and it's a fascinating world. And this novel is set in the end of the 20s. You've got the Roaring 20s, so it's an exciting time in theatre, in record making was just starting to happen, and for us, reading it, we know what's coming in the next century, in the next decade. So it's
sounds brilliant.
Yeah, it's if I could have been born in any era, I think it would have been.
Really?
I think it would have been working in the 20s.
Do you reckon?
Yeah, absolutely. So creative. The stuff that was happening to influence us from America, the Broadway musical was being invented. Jazz music was coming over.
To be honest, I don't really know how you have the time, Michael, because you are honestly one of the busiest people in showbiz. How on earth do you manage to write not one but two novels?
Well, I just love it, and I love what I do. It's one of those things, you know. Of course, you know, we all have a lot of downtime, and I love watching my telly and doing that. But I get.
Are you still singing?
Am I still singing?
She's just had another #1 album with Alfie Boe.
You're still...
Well,
this was my teaser for you to talk about your album with Alfie Boe.
Oh, I see. Well, funny you should say that, but yes, I am still singing.
Are you still singing?
I'm still singing. In fact, with my friend Alfie Boe, we just had a #1 album. God love him. There he is. There he is. Best in his price range. He really is. We're going out on tour next year. We're back just after Christmas. We're doing this Les Mis arena tour, but we're doing our own arena tour end of March throughout April.
Amazing. I have to ask you, what is this rumour I've heard about a few years ago? You tried Botox, didn't you?
Don't even. I don't know why I mentioned this. You know when
you knew I was going to bring it up.
Of course you were. Is everyone honest here?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
OK, have we all?
No.
Oh.
Just you.
So, it's about 15, maybe even longer years ago, and a very well-known, who shan't be mentioned, singer said... and she was looking great. And I said, what's going on? Botox, love. Botox. And I'm going, really? She went, yeah, do it now before you need it. And I thought, well, that ship may have sailed. So I went to this person who is very renowned, who did
You're doing
this.
very well at not revealing their name.
I'm doing my very best. And I went and I thought, come on, let's have a bit of that. Let's see what happens. Well, they did it. First of all, it hurts like you can't believe.
Oh, really?
I thought it did. I'm not that brave. But I came out and I looked like a Klingon. These eyes went up.
Oh, no.
This came down. Oh, my God. And I was literally walking around like this. I'm not exaggerating. And I went,
aggressive
this
look.
is, I know, I look like a serial killer. Yeah. And I went home. I know. And I went home and Kath goes, what the hell have you done? Because I didn't tell her I was doing it. She went, you can't go out. You literally can't. So 6 months.
No.
Yeah. But there is one clip I did. I went on Wogan's Now and Then,
Yeah.
because I'd known Terry all my life. And so he's showing clips of me back then. And this is at the tail end of the Botox effect. And I'm sat there like that, talking to him and going, yes. Isn't it funny how we don't change? So never, ever, ever again.
And let that be a lesson.
Let that be a lesson.
Ladies and gentlemen, the brilliant Michael Boe.
How lovely.